Hello, it's the last video of this year and I have Tracy to ask me questions. We had a trouble morning because our alarm system went off. My husband came and he was on the phone with the agency. We don't have the telephone, we don't have alarm system. Apparently 80 more people in our area is facing the same problem.
But we have internet.
And it's minus 18 Celsius, so people are frozen repairing this.
I'm cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks everyone that sent in questions. I have some that are left over from last week and some new ones as well, of course. If you're interested in sending in questions, you can send them to psychicvioletta.questions@gmail.com. It's also written in the description below this video.
And they are going straight to her. It's nothing to do with me.
So she has no idea what I'm about to ask her. She has not seen these questions before.
Okay.
So my first one is from Diane.
Hello, Diane.
Can Don Don's pardons be reversed, and did he receive money for them?
I don't know if it was in live stream or in the...
We have touched on this at one point.
But I don't... the last week, and I saw the plane going one direction and then flipping, like going this way and then going this way and coming back.
And it was such a cool vision, that's why I wanted to include it again.
Yes, because it is something that somehow it will be sent back to the base. They will have to do something about this. So I'm not going to pull cards because I did already, and then my spirit guide don't like when I'm asking the same question. But I know that I answered that. And it is important. Something will have to be reversed and, for repairing, because usually the plane is reversed when there is some emergency, some reason to repair that plane or bomber or whatever. There is a reason to remove the plane from going to the destination and coming back.
Yeah.
So there is a hope that he will have to be navigated home.
Back. But thank you, Diane, for asking that, because I wanted it to be reiterated.
I think Glenn Kirshner is giving us a hint as well that will be kind of going through the laundry and check if it was bought, for what reason those pardons were, and no one can legally give the pardons for wrong reasons, like benefiting from that. Okay.
Thank you, Diane. My next one.
Oh boy, I have my. I hope you are hearing me.
I'll make sure I do a double check when I'm editing. Okay, my next one is from Nina. So Lightworkers are being attacked by Trump followers and Lightworkers who believe in Trump. Are they attacking because darkness is rearing its ugly head for control, or do they truly believe Trump is the savior of this country?
And you know what? I'm not really looking for other psychics. That's because I'm so afraid to be programmed by someone else's visions. But 2-3 years ago, I saw only one psychic who was on his side. I didn't see any other psychic, but maybe I'm wrong. Correct me, send me messages who is his light workers for him, because I honestly was not able to imagine that someone who has any psychic abilities will go with that dark energy. That's my thing. So what was the question?
So are they attacking because darkness is rearing its ugly head for control, or do they truly believe Trump is the savior of this country?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It's Hangman. They are looking from different point of view. We don't see that the same way as they do. Hangman in the cards is a symbol of looking differently at the world. So maybe they see something they want to see, or they are just looking from different perspective. They just Well, the cards. They want to make the decision related to that. I don't know. It was the death card, so the dark energy. Something dark is motivating them, and the empresses, I can't figure out why they are doing this. They just feel that they have the rights to see the world differently. But honestly, I don't know, because the circle of psychics that I know, none of us is even close to give him the positive energy. I tried. I thought, if I can like him, that would be nice, but I couldn't.
So as a follow-up then, how should we approach this, like being attacked? Like, what can we do to
protect ourselves?
Yeah.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
By praying, by putting us in the bubble of the good energy, we can create our own protective place related to the energy. I'm always carry 2 rocks in my bra.
Oh, I learned something new today.
I always do. One is amethyst, one is quartz, just for protection. No, one is actually not quartz. One is Shiva eye. It's for protection. It looks like a human eye actually, but it's made out of agate. How do you say A-G?
I think how you're saying is correct. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I actually don't know how to pronounce that one.
I think agate. And it has a layer, but it looks like a human eye. I don't want to embarrass myself and show you that. So I'm always keeping this for protection. In the Hindu beliefs, that they make bracelet with that. Shiva eye, they call this, and for protection. And in the Victorian time, that was very popular. Actually, I have one ring that looks like that. You see, it looks like the eye. This is mother of pearl, but it looks like the eye, and it's for protection as well. So all my rocks are for protection. This is Super 7. This one is grounding me from the bottom of the ocean, the ability to connect, to ground me, so I'm not flying too high with my dreams and my psychic visions. And it's a pearl, and half pearl, real pearl. And this is my angel. I have 2 angels on each finger. This one came upside down, but okay. So I have always my angels on those little fingers for protection. You can protect yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. And always charge the rocks on full moon, like I told her. And she sent me a picture. They have a really nice amethyst
that we got for Christmas.
Thank you. I'm happy to and so they both had the amethyst kind of nest.
The other one that I've been using lately is black tourmaline for getting rid of negative energy and that kind of thing, blocking it.
So when you don't want to be in the negative, you can go to the light, even actually connecting with the moon, connecting yourself with the spiritual connection, opening for cleansing. So when it's a full moon, make sure you are putting your rocks so they are visible to the. If someone is negative, protect yourself. They are usually not able to do it unless you let them to do it. So you go to the top and ask the angel for help. Okay.
Thank you, Nina, for that question.
Thank you. I know that a lot of people would like to be protected.
Okay, my next one. Sorry, it's one that I saved in my email. This one is also from Nina as well. I was going to shorten this one, but I just felt like the backstory was really good. So it came out in the news that Jared Kushner opened a shell fake company to funnel funds from Trump's campaign donations to their family. It's been said that $670 million out of the $1.2 billion in donations has been funneled into that company. Pence's nephew is the head of it. Laura Trump is involved. Now Trump is asking for donations to fight election fraud. He's received over $300 million. In the small print, it says that money can be used to pay off campaign debts, which sounds to me like they are just going to keep funneling money to that fake company. So I remember Trump asking for campaign donations in the same way he is instilling fear in people now, but I'm now wondering if it was to get more money into that account. Is it true that they took half of Trump's campaign donations and are funneling the election fraud donations to that shell company as well?
Okay. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. In antique business, when you get old books, you always check if there is any money inside the book.
Oh!
Yeah. People love to hide the money in the book as well. I heard a lot of stories that in old lamps, metal lamps, they will hide something, or in the bed, make out of brass beds, they were hiding money.
I will never look at furniture the same way ever again.
Yeah, and one guy told me that he found 650 coins. The bed was so heavy he couldn't carry. And it was on the auction. He paid $50 for the bed, and then he found that old coins. So he was really rich, and in Ontario many years ago. But people are coming to the stores, and he said, "Do you have any metal antique beds?" And then he said that story. I didn't. They don't want us to see. They want people to be blindfolded. So they are doing this. They are playing dirty games, the devil, and they might be isolated for that. They might go to prison eventually for cheating.
Well, I mean, yeah, for a fake, yeah.
Yeah, they do that. So they don't want people to see what they are doing. So and I saw the book, and with the money inside with the pay. So they are hiding.
Yeah.
Symbol of hiding. And everyone who is in the antique bookstore, go and check.
Go and check the book now.
And you might be actually addicted to do this and buying them.
This next one I don't really have a name for aside from Dr. Girlfriend, so if that's you. This year a group of code breakers decoded the messages of the Zodiac Killer. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. A long time ago.
It's somebody that was like, they were never caught to this day. So they're asking, who was he? Is there anyone who knows his true identity?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see a trailer park, old guy on a wheelchair. I think he was a policeman who was injured. I don't know. I might be completely wrong, but then
It could be who it is, or it could be somebody that knows who he is.
I think it was him who did that codes and so on. So, yeah, he was a powerful man. He was a symbol of power. He had some accident, or he was injured, and he was heartbroken, angry, and so he was taking advantage of others. He wanted other policemen to be hurt too. That was his goal. He didn't want to be by himself hurt only. So he felt like people forgot about him. So he was doing something that other people will be in jeopardy. I'm sorry, but
No, thank you
kind
for
of
that
cruel
question.
person who was feeling abandoned.
It's never a good reason to lash out, but it's, it is always very interesting to hear what a person's
I'm sorry,
is.
but that's what I'm seeing. Someone living in the trailer park, which is symbol of losing the ability to live in the more privileged places.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that question.
Not that it's a bad place to live. It's just I think he was living before in more snobby place, and
this was a step down for him. This one is from Jane. Will Don Don enact martial law in the States in order to stay in power?
I think I was... Okay, and I know I answered that before on the video. I saw the same thing that I saw before. Screaming, a lot of screaming, yelling, a lot of when someone has a loud noise, then on the visual you see the screaming.
Oh, yeah, when you see an audio track and you can see how loud it is.
So he will be very loud, but that's it. I don't see any more effect. And I, in the previous video, I said that it will be a lot of screaming, but the generals wouldn't pull up with him. Okay. So he will be giving people a lot of drama, but they wouldn't pull up with him.
Okay.
It's right.
I couldn't remember if you'd answered that one.
No, but you don't watch my videos.
I do.
Oh, you do? Thank you. Thank you.
Always on in the morning. Sorry. Okay, this one's from Sue. When Trump passes, will his soul have remorse and reflect?
You have to have a soul.
1, 2. I knew you were going to say something. 3.
No, he will go to the basket like Hitler and other bad guys. They will have the club over there. They don't have mercy. In Poland we call this hell, piekło. And the guy is coming to that place, and he is seeing everyone is smoking and the girls are running, and he thought, it's not a bad place. And the kettle is burning, and he said, well, I want my soul to come here. And the master is saying, end of the break, guys, jump into the hot boiling water. So he eventually will probably end up in the place like how he will have mercy. He will have to pay some sad time in the hell. He will have to walk on the eggshells next lifetime. He will know that what he did, there is price to pay, and the angel of justice will watch him. Thank you, guys. Sorry for my discretion about the hell, but
good cards. Oh, as soon as I was looking at the question, I'm like, she's gonna say something.
Because she is laughing when we were opening the Christmas present. I was using knife, and you can say the rest.
The whole time, Roman and I are just like cringing and like jumping because they were jabbing the knife.
I was stuffing with the knife, and everyone, watch your boobs, and my husband. So, oh yeah, that's.
And then he goes like this.
I knew she would be laughing about that. We have fun.
We had a great Christmas.
The sense of humor is keeping me with my husband alive and saint. Okay.
Jennifer, is it true? Does Putin have Parkinson's disease?
Someone asked me about this, and I think he does. That's the reason he is holding himself like that, and he's hiding from the environment. So that question was answered before.
I was trying to think of a way that we could ask...
More open?
Yeah. Does he have something that is slowly... what's
Stopping
the word for
him
it?
from...
like degenerating him.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3. Degenerative disease. There we go.
He is actually taking treatments that relate to transfusion, blood transfusion all the time. So he is kind of protecting himself from going worse. Yeah, the man, angel of security, is guiding him. He has people who loves him and partner with him, so they are giving him some treatments. And it's a battle for the whole life ahead of him. So it's not that it will go away, but he will have he will be in a good hands, and he will have a good treatments. And we can't have the same treatments as he has. But meanwhile, I will mention that for Parkinson, tap dancing is very good. The Irish tap dancing or boxing, it's very good because people are sending...
There's like proven results. Like Roman was huge in part of this boxing program that was specifically for Parkinson's, and
my son.
And there was a guy who was able to get his license back, his driver's license back, after participating in this program. So and there is things out there.
I went with your parents for the boxing. Beginning of new adventure for those people. So there is some treatments, and the guys, one guy and the lady, they came, and we were on the wheelchairs, and now we are walking. So it was pleasure for me to meet those people who were supporter of my son, because it was 2 years ago when your parents were here.
Yep.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years. Well, I think it was 2 years ago when he did that boxing match.
He did quite well.
Yeah.
But many people were, all the people were sitting on the arena, and they were so supportive, and it was so pleasurable for me as a mother, knowing that he's teaching those people boxing for the right reason. He has those classes for people to regain the strength. Mm-hmm. And it is because when you are boxing, you are using both sides, and then they are jumping on the rope and throwing the balls. So
and it really lifts the serotonin levels as well.
Yeah.
From Sharon, will the Republicans be able to sabotage Biden's presidency? Will they limit the good he wants to do for the American people?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Big jar with oil. So they will be pouring oil whenever there is a problem. They will be pouring oil to make a bigger fire. Yes, they will be trying to be destruction, and it's a big oil jug from Roman times. So yes, it's all the time that they will be always problematic for Biden's. He will have to walk on the eggshells around them. They will be sometimes changing his direction for the different one, but by the magic he will be able to do his best job that he can do it, and people will understand how destructive they are. Even now, when the Senate is not voting, because Moscow Mitch is not letting them to vote for just for one problem, just to give the money to the people. He's adding the election problem for Trump, so they know that it will not go, because that extra package to one package is causing the problem.
My last one that I have here, kind of a two-parter, I guess. Will Obama have a specific role to play in the Biden-Harris administration, or will he stay in the background as an unofficial advisor?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. He will have the black glasses and the black uniform, so he will be kind of behind the scene.
Men in Black.
Man in black. He will be doing the work, but he will be not in the face of people. He will be helping Biden and Kamala Harris, but from the behind, very quietly. The journey is not going to be easy. Big changes, and the Republican will be trying as much as possible to control the Democrats. So Obama knows that if he will be too open, they will be more jumping on him.
Right.
So he will be keeping himself from a distance.
So, same question, but Hillary Clinton. Will Hillary Clinton have a specific role to play in the Biden-Harris admin, or will she stay in the background as well?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Poker game. Poker guys, they usually have the poker faces. So I think she might be knowing who is holding which cards. She might give some advices. But gambling, kind of gambling, because the pokers are usually the gamblers. So she will be, and they are not very talkative people. Even Hillary was very talkative. I think she will be just pulling some strings, but not as much that we will see. Yeah, she would like to have the control, but I don't know if she will be able, because what she will put, she will receive, and she can cause more drama. So I think Biden will keep her on the side. That's my feeling.
I think that's a good interpretation.
Yeah. Okay, we are done. We will just circle of good energy and good love, and
especially as we're right before the new year.
Yes, tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow, Thursday.
Yes.
And Friday. Okay. I don't know. Oh, and there is over there. We want to wish everyone the best wishes to stay healthy, safe, positive. The future will be better. The worst, we couldn't even imagine how bad it was this year, but it will be for the better. So if we survived this much, we will survive more. Hopefully it will be over, and the next year will bring us prosperity, goodness, kindness, and love. We all need love. And we want to pray for everyone who is sick. Mary from Mary's Table and her husband, we are wishing you all the best, and she believes in the prayer, so I'm sending her our old people prayers, so she will feel safe and secure. And everyone who is struggling with being in the hands of that illness, that will survive and feel strong. And the new kind of virus is not going to be as terminal as the last one, so people will be mutating the better way, that the illness will mutate for the better, not for the worse. All the best, all of you, and stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy, and stay in love. Believe that the love can conquer everything. Okay?
Happy New Year,
Thank
everybody.
you so much for your help.
It's such a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. And I hope I will survive another year. But I don't know if you will need me. If Don will be gone, I might not be needed.
And you can tell her in the comments that she's wrong, that the fairy godmother will always be needed.
Oh, talking about fairy godmother, I gave her
I forgot to bring it.
Next time she will bring I gave her a little creature that looks like
a fairy godmother of my own.
Yeah. The little creepy doll. But in the ballet dancing.
She has little ballet shoes on.
And Tracy loves the ballet figurines, so I thought,
me too.
I will be different and crazy, cuckoo. Which I love to be. I love to have fun, laughing, and otherwise, we will be too serious. So we have to enjoy ourselves. Stay positive.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you next year.
Hey guys, we just want to give a quick little how-to if you are interested in booking a private reading with Psychic Violetta. So first thing you're going to do is head on over to her website, psychicvioletta.com. And then if you look over here, there is a tab for book reading. So you're going to click on that, which will populate the next page. Go. And then you can choose what kind of reading you would like. So you can do one by phone or by Skype, and then you would choose which one you like and click on Book Now. And then from there, you can go through and find a day or time that works best for you. Now, I will quickly mention to you guys that all the times that are listed are in Alberta time here in Canada. So you will want to make sure that you do a quick Google just to make sure that you choose a time that works for you, as these times are, as I said, for Alberta. So then you click on the time, and then it'll take you to options for making payment, and then you'll be all set for your reading with Psychic Violetta. Have a great day, guys.